Well, good morning, everyone. How you all doing on this Monday morning? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Whittler Dave here. I just want to say hello, and it's not totally freezing outside, but it's cool enough for this old man. Yes. Well, I'm in my last week. I'm not doing much. I've got everything packed, ready to go. Met some wonderful family at the Burger King yesterday. Had a great time. Got to talk to my best friend Bob. He came in and seen me and everything, and I just had a good time. Really didn't do much yesterday. Kind of worked out in the yard a little bit when I got home. Did some winter cleanup and everything. But anywho, let's just get you down here. You don't want to see the old man. See the deer? Carved some little deer yesterday. Just simple little deer. And there's that fish. Cedar. Look how pretty that knot is. That right there. They're a bear to carve and everything like that. But I've carved so much Christmas and stuff. I'm really Christmas burned out right now. You can only carve so many snowmen. And where's the other one? Here's the red, white, and blue snowman. Yeah, very simple. I seen that in my old brain and it wouldn't shut up, so I knocked it out. And basically, I'm done. I mean, gotta, so I thought, well, I enjoyed carving the fish and everything and everything. So I was just sitting in the old house, drinking coffee, and look, I drawed another fish. Yeah, I had a piece of that. Had to draw around the knots, and of course this one's got another knot in it. Cedar has bad wood in it. Look how pretty that is. So I thought, well, for a few minutes, we'll just get you down here. Trying to warm up, and everything, and I'm not doing much, like I said. Taking it easy. Like I said, I made it, just taking it easy, and just thought, well, we'll just, play here for a few minutes, and I'm really psyched up doing the show and everything. I think I just got a ton to move. If you've never moved a store in your life, and especially up a mountain, you got to transport a whole store and everything up a mountain and everything, and then set it all up, all your displays and stuff. It's not an easy job. There's a lot that can go wrong. But one good thing is I got my good friend Brian here, right behind me. He lives behind me. He helped last year, and he'll be back this year and help again. And he's my runner. I can't leave. Once I'm committed. I sign a contract and I can't leave, basically. So if I need something, I get a hold of Brian, and he'll be calling me in between, sending me texts in case I need something. Just let him know and everything. So he's my runner, and I appreciate that, because if you need something, you need something anyway. But if you can't leave the show, you can't leave the show. You know how you just can't. Anywho, I just thought, I had so much Christmas, and and I've got to carve more Christmas up on the mountain because it is a Christmas show. So how about today? Let's just do another simple little fish and everything. Yeah, it's about at 49 here. Is what it is. It's not super cold, but yeah. You can tell I've got a small cold now. I apologize for the sniffling noses and running, and my voice is really rough, and apologize for that. It is what it is. We're in winter. And I cannot believe that this month's just almost gone, folks. Can you believe that? Nope. Told all my friends at Burger King, all the workers, that I won't be back for a month. They were a little sad. I said December the 29th is when I'll be back. So they're so used to me being there. I'm hoping that, because a lot of families know they can meet me at Burger King, and I'm hoping, I'm letting people know that I won't be there, and I'm hoping that no family will come in and thinking to find Whittler Dave there, and I'm not. So I've been announcing it on social media that if you are in town, you come up to Over Mountain, and that's where Whittler Dave will be. But we'll wait and see. And like I said, I met a phenomenal family yesterday and their kids, and I gave both kids a little carving and stuff, and they can go home and be little artists themselves. Like I said, it's not all about me. Oh. Well, you know what I'm doing. I'm just knocking edges. Trying to get these edges knocked down. I want to swoop-de-doo this fish just a little bit more than the other one. It's drawed a lot different. I started drawing this, and it just started out small. It kept getting bigger and bigger, and and I kept drinking coffee, and before you know it, I had the tail and I had the body, and and then my friend Brian said it looks like a dolphin. Well, it kind of, I guess it kind of represents a dolphin. I don't know. I just drawed the thing. I wasn't thinking of a dolphin when I was drawing it. I was just in my kitchen, just did my dishes, and all of a sudden I see this object in my Google Brain. So I go get me a piece of paper and start drawing. And this is what I came up with. My friend Tony, he was a carver. I told you he came up with a really unique idea on a carving. He sent me a video last night. I'll tell you what, I love it. I think it was one of the neatest things. I'm hoping that he puts them out there and maybe be able to sell a few of those. I think they would sell. And I'm gonna, like I said, I've already come up with an idea, my own idea, spinning off Tony's idea. So, not Tony, I'm sorry, Troy. Got his name wrong. Sorry, Troy. I got a friend named Tony, and he called me the other day. I'm sorry, Troy. Lord have mercy. You can blame it on oldism, folks. Get my names mixed up in my old age. It's Troy. Come up with a unique idea. He's probably thinking when he watches this, who's Tony? But he did. He come up with a unique idea. Oh, mercy. Yeah. I want to bring this all the way around. Yes. So simple. Little whoop-de-doo. Whoop, 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 whoop. whoop-de-doo. Whoop, 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 whoop-de-doo. Up, back into that knot. We're going to have to address that with an X-Acto knife because I am not going to tear up or dull my blades. Nope. There's no reason to. Gotta work smarter is what they always told me. I wish I would have listened years ago. Yeah. My friend in Washington, Indiana, who was in my shop with his kids or anything that I carved some stuff for and gave to him. He made mention that he would like to carve a spoon, make a spoon. So that's what I got to do today. I've got all that made up for him. I did bow it to a rough, I roughed the bow in for him. Because that's, because I have huge chisels and I have the means of doing that. He'll just have to finish up the carving and make the handle, and there's quite a bit there to do. And a ton of sanding. Woo! A ton of sanding. So then I thought, well, I can't give just to one. So I made some ornaments up for his boys. And they're unfinished. They're all hand-carved little snowmen. But they're totally different than the last ones I made them. And now they can finish them and send me pictures. And I, let them be artists. So I'm going to go to the post office and mail that out this morning. Got quite a bit of a busy week to get to shut down. I mean, I'm shutting my whole life down. And I'll be gone for a month, basically from my house. Even though, I am coming back, but I got to get everything done this week. And I shut down because, like I said, I can't walk away up there. I'm dedicated for basically a month and everything. So this is the week to get it all done, folks. Whoop whoop whoop-de-doo. Oh yeah, I like that. Got white, got red. It's like a two-sided fish. You can show it on both sides, I guess. Yeah, I like that knot. What I'm going to probably do is dedicate one side more than the other, taper it more. And then, even though you could show it on both sides, you'll really have one side, because I'm going to take this in deeper, do a little bit more swoop-de-doo right in through here. I'm going to dedicate one side more than the other. Yep. So I like that knot. I like how it just bleeds into this white here. Yep. Like I told you, you make it your own. Alrighty. Yeah, I love that white. It's that knife, folks. Beautiful sound. Okay, what I'm going to do is stop right here. I got to drill a hole right here to put it on a stand. So it's going to be easier to drill into this flat spot than a round spot. So I wasn't for sure where I was going to drill it at, but now I know. Because I think about putting it up at an angle a little bit, like she's coming out of the water. That's what I'm saying. Just take your time and let the carving talk to you. Don't get overzealous and just start taking out wood everywhere. I mean, you can see I started on this side and this side. Now I'm going to dedicate, this is the front of the fish, so I'm going to dedicate this more, but I still got to be thinking about all this here. This still has to all blend right. You know, you just got to learn to blend everything in. So you just take your time, slow that knife down. I carve so fast sometimes. I've carved for so long. I tell people, if I'm going too fast, tell me. You know, hey, whether they slow down a little bit so we can see what you're doing. And I will. You know, I'll slow down. I can carve slow. But, you know, I carve at a certain speed like this. You know, but it's like I rode the bike so many times, I know where the pedals are. Yes, I do, but you'll see me stop and I'll lean back and I'll look at it and I turn that. And like I said, to some people, you always, I don't do it hardly at all, but always know where your metal is. Now, I'm wanting this to taper, so I'm going to put a taper in here like this. That tells me a lot how I draw. I didn't go straight. And then like the tail, I want it to be tapered like that. So most of this is going to be gone. So this is going to be the dedicated front. And then I'm going to put I'm going to drill right here. And I'll put a dowel right there and it will hold it up. So that's just some things, but my eye sees stuff like that. And I apologize sometimes, I don't draw it for you. But I've been doing this for a long time. Listen. Yep. See, she raised up there. She got to turn that baby doll around. And the white is a lot harder than the red naturally. You got to tug a little bit more. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm loving it. Now, mm-hmm. Nope. You're breaking. That's cedar. So you gotta find the happy medium there. There you go. Yeah. This little swoop-de-doo right there, folks. Little whoop, whoop. See how I roll that knife? Roll, roll, roll the knife. We gotta blend all this together. Oh, good. See how that right there, it all blended right together. Yes, it did. Well, somebody was trying to call me. I'm hoping that don't show through, folks. We'll have to check. I know who it is. I'll have to get back with them. Yep. There you go. See, it's starting to get swoop-de-doo right here. You know, you got two round sides right here, back and forth. And like I said, if you have to, know where your center is. I know where it's at. You're working off that line, back and forth, back and forth. That's what you are. And then, like I said, there's definitely going to be like an area right here. It's going to be tapered this way and this way. And with the other fin, same thing here. Tapered this way and tapered this way. I'm actually going to try to find a place this year to teach woodworking, wood carving, something. I used to teach a long time ago. Just get some people want to just sit around and learn to whittle, and I may start. I've really considered about calling some of these schools around here. I have great credentials and stuff, and so I used to teach a long time ago. Been in several schools and colleges and stuff. I'll leave that alone. So I'll get that drilled, because it's going to be a lot easier to drill it here in a few minutes. But you can see how she's bending here, swooping here, the tails here. You can't carve them flat. If it's going to be flat, it's just look. If you left it like this, just flat, there's no life there. This is putting life into it, like it's swimming. So just got to, when you do one this extreme, and this is a lot of little carving here. You want to put like the other fish. No, he's simple. He's just a one. I rounded him, and he's just a simple little fish. But this one here's got more life, more to bend, more to do, more life. Trust me. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. All this gets bent. All this. And you can use a gouge in here if you wanted, but I'm trying to show people what you can do with a knife. I grew up with no gouges, no fancy tools. So I'm trying to teach you what you can do with a knife. It's just because you say, well, you can do that with it because you got all them fancy gouges. No, you don't need all them fancy gouges. You got to learn to bend that blade. Let that blade slice through there. Roll that blade up. That's all you got to do. May have to turn it 50 ways, but you will. I'll have to get back into that razor knife here in a minute. There's no sense of destroying a knife. You'll hear me say that a lot. And when you try to carve knots, well, that's all you're doing is just hurting the knife. Now see how it's got that right there? How she's bending for the tail. A little whoop-de-doo in through here. Then, I will have to whoop-de-doo all this in here. This is all just a taper. That's all this is. Just a sweet little taper. Yeah. Very simple, folks. Very simple. Well, I'm not going to keep this one too long. I just wanted to jump on here and talk to my friends and family out here and, that follow me and subscribe to my channel. And just, Troy, I apologize. I got your name wrong. I just blame that on oldism. But you did make a wonderful, and I mean a wonderful idea. And I think you should market them. I think they would sell. Trust me, from an old man, they would sell. But anywho, just to all my friends and family, I consider you all family, friends and stuff. It's, you've stuck with me, and you proved me wrong that people do care, about what I do and stuff, and I deeply appreciate that wholeheartedly. At 61 years old, sometimes you question. But, I appreciate that. And my love of woodworking, building, carving, designing, there's no blueprint for this. Well, I got one. I drawed it. But you just don't, this doesn't fall out of the box. This right here has been my ability all my life. So just, the biggest thing I tell people is just, believe in yourself. Life's going to knock you down, but, get back up and believe in yourself and get out there and do like I do. Share your love with people, just like the family I met yesterday at Burger King. The kids. I'm just, I'm pulling things out and handing it to them. That's just how I am. I've always been a giving soul. So, to be a good artist and probably one of the better artists is you give from the heart. You give more than you ever will receive, and you will receive. Remember that. I do. I can feel it. So, but anywho, it's just a fun old fish, another crazy old fish, just like this crazy old fish that I carved the other day for you and put it on a stand. I love that red. I love that cedar, and I love the knots, even though the knots are hard on my knives and stuff, but I know how to sharpen. But anywho, I will talk to you later. Thank you all, and I want everybody to have a blessed day. I appreciate and love everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Hit the notification bell, and remember, davepostingmail.com is how you can send me any kind of email. Send me pictures. God, I love when people send me pictures. I do. I love looking at everybody's art. I've seen mine for all these years, and I know what I do. I want to see what you do. I don't care what I do. I just don't. Just send me yours. That's what I like. So anywho, just again, thank you all. I appreciate and love everyone. And Wither Dave will just talk to you later. Thank you.